following along on my How to Adult series, you know that I want to buy a house. So I am 24 years old and I am ready to get a place, and I don't want to have to go through the whole renting process because honestly to me that just kind of seems like a waste of money. So I want to buy a place. So today I'm going to look at my first apartment. So this apartment is in Mawson Lakes, which is around 20-ish minutes from the city of Adelaide, and I'm really excited to see it. It's 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, cute little apartment. First one I'm ever going to see, so this is going to be really interesting to see, you know, how it compares to the photos and all that sort of stuff. So I'm gonna head to this apartment, show you guys around, and then when I come back I will tell you the price and all that sort of stuff. So without further ado, let's head to this apartment, check it out, see what it's like, see if it's worth it, see if, I mean honestly, even if I absolutely loved it, I couldn't buy it right now because I don't quite have the finances in order, but we're getting there. Anyway, this is just for research sake. Let's go to the apartment, see what it's like. Okay, so this is us walking down the hallway to get to the apartment door. It was all beautiful and white and lots of other apartments surrounding the area. So when you first walked into the apartment, to the right you saw the kitchen, and this was honestly a really gorgeous kitchen. I like the color. It was, I mean, honestly the perfect size. There wasn't too much pantry space, but that's fine. Anyway, moving on quickly, apparently here we go into the master bedroom, which has a little walk-in wardrobe, which you can see here. It's not huge, but I mean, you don't really need huge, well, unless you're James Charles. And then you come into the ensuite here, which again, I've never had an ensuite before. This is quite luxurious, but yeah, perfectly sized, totally beautiful. Love that. Moving back out through the walk-in wardrobe, you can see the size of the master bedroom, and then straight out from the master bedroom you have this little patio area, which unfortunately has 0 views. Like, it is just walled off, and that is the only light you're getting in the entire house. That is the only source of light, and you can't even see a view, so that was a bit disappointing. Anyway, down the other side of the house, this is the guest bathroom, or the main bathroom that isn't the ensuite, pretty much exactly the same. And then right next to that is the other bedroom. So this would either be an office space, or you could rent it out to a friend or someone that wanted to live here because they could have their own bathroom. But yeah, that also looks out onto the deck area. And then here, a linen cupboard, beautiful. And right next to that you have the laundry. Gotta wash those sheets. So here's a laundry, and then you turn around and you're right back to the center of the house. So it's just one giant square. You've got a bedroom either side, the living room right there where you can see my dad, and then the kitchen right next to that. So honestly, a pretty nice apartment, really. And I guess we're done here. So let's go chat about it now that you've seen this beautiful apartment. The very first one that oh, this is so exciting. Anyway. Oh, we're looking outside again. Again, this is the view. Kind of disappointing, but would be a great spot to film my workout videos, but a disappointing amount of natural light. Anyway, we're done here. Okay, so we're back from the apartment. You've seen it, I've seen it. The very first thing that I thought when he opened the door was that this was a lot smaller than it looks online. That is the magic of a wide photography lens. Like, you walked in, it was, oh holy, there's the corridor, there's the kitchen, it's all this small space. Everything looked a lot bigger online. And the one thing I didn't really like was there was pretty much no windows. As you saw, the outside balcony area was completely closed in. Like, you got light in but you couldn't see anything. So in terms of what I do here, all this YouTube stuff, I need a nice bright natural light. Nice, bright, natural light. Bars. I need a nice, bright, natural light apartment, and that just seemed a little bit too dark, and I didn't like that the balcony was completely closed in and you couldn't see any views or anything like that. But I did like that it was 2-bedroom with 2 bathrooms. So technically I could rent out a bedroom and a bathroom to a friend or a uni student or something like that, because a lot of the other apartments in Mawson Lakes were 2 bedrooms, which is great, but only 1 bathroom. So that extra bathroom was pretty good. Anyway, kitchen, like that, very cute. Although I would like brighter lights again because of filming and stuff, but other than that, the kitchen was pretty good. But shall we talk prices? So the sale price for this 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, double car park actually, which is kind of cool, don't see that often, is between $279,000 and $289,000. So that is getting quite close to the $300,000 range. And I mean, it's not too bad, especially for 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, but it is starting to get up there a bit for how much smaller it actually was in person. Because again, these photos, lovely, gorgeous. It was a nice apartment, but it wasn't exactly what I expected. Like the walk-in wardrobe in the main room, super grateful to have something like that, but it wasn't any bigger or any more storage than what I currently have in this house, although the ensuite, awesome, love that. But for something to rent, I think that is a wonderful option. But for something to actually physically buy and live in for not the rest of my life, it wouldn't be my forever home, but to live in for a decent amount of time, I just don't think it's worth it. And that is totally fine. This is the literal first apartment I've ever looked at, and it wasn't the one. That's totally fine. I really want to look at a townhouse. Like, I am so interested in townhouses, but they're always around the 400 to 500,000 mark, so they are almost double the price. They are very expensive, but I'll definitely do a video where I go and check one out, because I mean, this is something that I'm gonna buy and live in. I need to love it. Anyway, let's do the real estate website has a calculator in terms of paying off your mortgage. So let's have a look. So if I find this property, there's a home loan calculator. So if I put in a deposit of $30,000 over a 30-year mortgage, I would be paying back $308 a week, which, I mean, honestly isn't too bad, because you probably wouldn't find rent for much cheaper than that, and I could rent out the bedroom for like $150. So, I mean, really, that's not too bad in terms of investments and all that sort of stuff. But in terms of the actual property, I wouldn't want something that's so enclosed. Like, you went up the elevator, you walked to the end of the hallway, you went into the room, and then you couldn't see anything except a brick wall outside, which, for a lot of uni students, it's right next to a campus. Who cares? You're just sleeping and studying there. But for a house to buy, that's not the one. But I am extremely glad that I went and saw it, because it really put into perspective how much photography can be different online than in person, and how much bigger and better things look online, and then when you see them in person, you're like, ooh, that's a lot smaller in real life. So great to get this perspective, and I'm so excited about this series. I want to obviously keep vlogging all the houses and apartments and townhouses and stuff that I look at, although very sneakily, because I feel like people probably won't like it. I didn't let the real estate guy see that I was filming. I was a bit sneaky, but yes, I want to do this series. I also really want to do a series where I stay overnight in places that I'd like to live in, such as a tiny home, stay overnight, see what it's like, stay overnight in a townhouse, see what it's like, stay overnight in a city apartment, see what it's like, all that sort of stuff. But lots of series episodes coming in the Trying to Adult series. That was number 1, my first apartment hunt. I'm so excited. Like, I love watching these videos, people apartment hunting. Yes, freaking love it. Anyway, lots more to come. Hopefully a townhouse next, but that was a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment in Mawson Lakes for under $300,000. It is, does it say how big it is? 79 square meters. Internal 70 square meters, the little terrace was 9 square meters. Cute. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you're looking to buy a house, I hope this was helpful. If you have no idea what you're doing, just like me, raise your hand. But I put out new videos every week. Subscribe and hit that notification button if you'd like to see more. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys.